John's never waited. Lights above him blame spark out of the air. There were demons in the base. He didn't see them but had expected them now for years. Warnings to certain jokes and were not listened to, and now it was too late. Far too late for now anyway. Far too late for now anyway. John was Space Marine for 14 years. When he was young, he watched the spaceships and he said to Dad, I want to be on the ships, Daddy. Dad said, no. You will be killed by demons, 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 be killed by demons. There was a time when he believed him. Then as he got older, he stopped. Now in the space station base of the UAC, he knew there were demons. This is Joseph the radio crackered. You must fight the demons. So John got his plasma rifle and blew up the wall. You're going to kill us, said the demons. You're going to kill us, said the demons. I will shoot at him, said the cyber demon, and he fired the rocket missiles. John plasmaed at him and tried to blow him up. But then the ceiling fell and they were trapped and not able to kill. And not able to kill. No, I must kill the demons. Kill the demons, no, I must kill the demons, he shouted. The radio said, no, John, you are the demons. Then John was a zombie. And then John was a zombie. And then John was a zombie.
Welcome, guys. How we doing? Welcome to Tastyspleen TV. This is your friendly neighborhood Jehar, and man, things are gonna get messy tonight. If you came in here expecting some sort of nice, calm, civilized duel, or TDM, or CTF, or something with some sort of organization, throw all those expectations out the window. Because this is gonna be dumb. This is gonna be crazy. You can see all these corridors. This is gonna be OMG maps in Doom. Something we wanted to do during QuakeCon, but we didn't quite have the time to do. So here we are now, doing it now because we can. Oh my god, this is gonna be, well, frankly, it's gonna be retarded. It's gonna be dumb. Expect to spawn, die 20 milliseconds after you die, and then immediately have to respawn. So first to 50, we've got 32 maps to go through. As you can see, we've got the list up there, and we're going to be marking down who wins each map. I don't know what we're going to do with that information, but we'll have it. Oh my god. So the server's already filling up. It's going to be up to 32 players in the map. Things already get sort of messy on some maps with like 8 people. So we're going to try like quadrupling that and see what happens. Yeah. So thankfully, I'm not by myself tonight, because I don't think I can contain myself. Let me go ahead and call these bad boys to see who we got. See who picks up. Oh, looks like I've already got Devastation in here. How we doing, man?
Oh, wait, this might be better.
Yeah, let me turn down the sounds of everybody screaming and dying. There we go. So that we can hear you.
Guess I should get in the server, eh?
I guess. I mean, either or. And I've also got, oh, this is Devastation, by the way. He was the winner of last year's Doom tournament at QuakeCon, which was just the best thing. It's going to take a lot for any QuakeCon to match the quality of that tournament, being able to cast Doom, those trophies, that stage, the fact that everybody in the room just went friggin' crazy every time anything happened, which was always. So, Devastation, welcome, dude.
Thanks, but remember, I didn't win.
Well,
I was second.
You didn't. You were up there. We were all winners. We were all winners. Yeah. My brain tries to block out that last second, but J-Kiss is actually.
You ain't first, you're last.
Yeah, he's actually traveling right now, so he couldn't be with us today. He was actually all ready for us last week, but I wasn't ready for us last week, so J-Kiss is going to be in Germany. So no J-Kiss, but we've got Devastation, which is great. We've also got Ralphus in here. And I don't even know what to say about this dude. He's been around for friggin' forever and been really active lately with running a lot of leagues. How you doing, man?
Hey, man, I'm great. Thanks for having me on.
Oh, absolutely.
Pleasure.
It's been a while since we've caught up.
Yeah, it has. You should stop by more often.
Oh, I fully plan on it. I figured this was a good way to get things kicked off just with some stupid stuff. I'm not playing yet, but we're going to be before too long. And I do want to mention we also have a very special guest here tonight. Maybe some of you don't know of him, but you should because he puts a lot of work into Tumblr. He streams a lot with some other Quake and Doom mappers. The goddamn Doom guy. I don't know if you prefer going by anything else. Oh no, I misspoke. His Skype thingy's still Skype thingying, so we'll see if he can get him in. He can join sort of at will. But no, I do want to give a shout out to him. I missed meeting him at QuakeCon this year. He was only there for like a day. I know he does a lot of work on Tumblr. He posts a lot of sweet shit. And I felt really sad that I wasn't able to meet one of the bigger fans of Doom. So, but at least he was there, which is more than I could say about you two. I really missed you guys this year. But
Yeah.
Get down there.
but Demon Sphere made it.
Yeah,
had
you
a
know
lot of
what?
fun with him.
I would definitely want to get down there one of these years. My
It's
work
worth it,
schedule just
dude.
never seems to work out in a way that I can get there, though.
Jagus is trying to drag me down again, so
Drag
it
you?
might
Why
be
would he need to
possible.
drag you?
Yeah, he tried to drag me this year. He's like, "Come on, you gotta go, you gotta go, you gotta go." But unfortunately, I just didn't have enough time off, so I
And
could not
apparently
get
that
down
just
there.
made him so much that he didn't go either. But Demon Sphere made it.
Well, yeah.
Drank a lot with Demon Sphere. And he's actually in game right now. I didn't know if he was going to show up, but there he is. Yeah.
There's
So-
Doom. Demon Sphere will always be there.
Man, these pings are stupid. We're actually being hosted tonight on Coffee servers.coffeenet.org.
Yep.
That got set up kind of
coffeenet.org.
quickly, which was really, really nice of him. So I'm really thankful about having that set up. I know it was sort of short notice, but part of me feels that with the amount of players we're going to be having and the amount of death count we're going to be having like 100 ping isn't really going to matter all that much. And I know we have a lot of players.
Not in these
connected.
maps.
No
Yeah,
way.
not when you're spamming rockets just across the map hoping you're hitting somebody. It's
That's
more
what
like
these
playing
are
the
all
lottery.
about. Absolutely.
Well, you know, I don't know about you, Ralphus, but these kind of FFAs take a lot of, skill and planning and strategy here. Like, first you have to spawn, then you have to find a weapon, and then you just kind of hold down the trigger and kind of go.
Well,
That's
see,
exactly
you
what
know,
we're-
there's
what we're
even
doing.
an added layer to this map set. You see, when you spawn, you're spawning on the weapon, so you could just jump right into screaming.
Yep.
I'll
Screaming
take note of
because
that
you're
strategy.
dead
Just
already by the
scream
time you
first.
spawn. So some maps are going to be crazier than others. Some of them are just going to be downright retarded with 32 players. But that was the price I was willing to pay to make tonight happen. So yeah, OMG maps. It just has such fond memories for me. I don't know if it's fondly remembered by other people in the community, but I always enjoy just getting into these servers and just having stupid stuff happen.
Oh yeah, definitely. This is the king of stupid free-for-all deathmatch. It's great. Probably the best at it, I would
Which
say.
is ironic because I recently learned some of the history behind the squad. Maybe this is going to be old news to you, but I heard something about it being sort of a rebellion to Z Damon's experience system.
Yeah, so Toke, rest in peace.
Right.
He designed
passed
the
away some
squad.
years ago.
Yep, and he designed the squad. Z-Damon had a experience system, like a global experience system, and he would run this squad on servers that were approved for experience, and people would pretty much just come in here and farm it with just rockets and,
I know I
and
did.
PFGs all day. Yeah, it immediately just crushed.
See,
I mean,
Toke
this
was the
system didn't
only
really make
person-
sense anyway.
Toke was the only person to break free for all. I'm just throwing that out there.
But it was trolling, but it took effort, like to put together 32, albeit sort of shitty maps, but they work in their context. You know, they accomplish what they set out to do quite well.
Well, you know, Toke is the only person in the world who could have turned the super shotgun into a spam weapon.
Absolutely. But he's probably the only guy who could take, you know, something that was sort of a middle finger to a new game feature and turn it into sort of a beloved classic for the community. So major.
Yeah, it's funny how it
accomplishment
works
there.
like that, isn't it? Yeah.
It is. Doom is full of idiosyncrasies like that. All right, so I think we're getting close to the time. Gonna go ahead and call vote map 01.
Oh, we're actually starting right from the scratch?
Yeah, we're gonna go through all 32
Awesome.
maps. So I've got a list up on the side. The lovely Rotten Rose will be Vanna Whiting it up and making sure that they're getting updated with the winners of each map. So top player of each map is going to go on the list. I don't know what we're going to do with that information, but we'll have it for posterity.
Even more to play for. I just want to quickly give a shout out to two of my best friends from Nova Scotia who are going to be watching this as far as I know.
nice.
Roy Crawford and Curtis Mayo. You know, I have fans.
Oh, got a whole club of them. All right, so this isn't. Is this map 01? Yes, it is. All right, shit.
Yep.
Okay, so here we go. Holy
It's
crap.
on.
I'm actually surprised. I got a few people in here who I'm really happy, made it in. We've got Bad Boy from ESR. He's always been a bit of a supporter for some of our more obscure events, which I always appreciate. And I haven't made a single frag yet. Yeah, this is going to be dumb. In some spawns, you get a BFG right off the bat, and in some spawns, you got to walk a bit to even get a shotgun, so...
Okay, I've been getting a chainsaw every single spawn.
I might not be winning this one.
No, I got lucky here. I got a couple BFGs so far. But, wow, someone already has 25.
Yeah.
So I think earlier on, there were some practice games going on here. I was watching TMD, and, yeah, practice. I was watching him, I guess he's pretty familiar with the squad because he was tearing it up earlier. So he might, I would say right now, he's probably my favorite to win.
There's actually a lot of variety between the maps, though, so don't worry if one guy starts raping face.
Oh, yeah, it's not all BFG spams.
Sometimes it's rocket spam.
Oh, a lot of rocket spams.
I like that everyone's actually got their colors set up. We've also got Quads, the actual administrator of Tastyspleen.net in here. He's under a bit of an alias, and I won't give away his secret identity, but I'm happy that he's playing. I rarely get to play with him, but he mentioned something about Tastyspleen actually setting up a Doom server, which I'm in full support of.
Oh, that would be great, yeah.
Got a few clan members from A2M and VTF in here. A2M has always had a huge presence at QuakeCon. They're known as the Shirtless Dudes. In fact, one of the lead guys had a chance to have an interview with Nathan Grayson from, well, recently Rock, Paper, Shotgun, but he's moved over to Kotaku. However much credibility you want to provide him for that. But it was actually, for the most part, a pretty nice interview, and it showed off the strength of what A2M brings to the QuakeCon fairly well. So I know that we've got a few slots left, so if anybody wants to get in, feel free to grab Odamex. Holy crap, that was TMD taking 50 there. So it's TMD taking the first map. TMD.
Which is short for the Myonic Donut. I don't know what the hell that means.
Oh, I don't know what
it. Yeah, I don't know what a Myonic
This map is just a donut
is.
of super shotguns. Oh my god, this is like a Raven here. I got trancing red lights. Even though it's really just a
you gonna throw some throw a beat behind it so we can?
The players are providing their own beat, I think. So I don't know if we have the goddamn Doom guy in here yet. I don't even know what he goes by in game, but I know he is active with some mappers.
GDDG, goddamn Doom guy.
Yeah. So are you familiar with him?
No.
Yep, me either.
But I will be soon.
Awesome.
I heard he has a good Tumblr page.
Oh, it's amazing. It's right up there with the Quake guy. Makes me really sad I didn't get into that game a little bit earlier. But no, they've done some good work there. Holy crap, I'm not doing dick for stuff. We've got a few, actually I'm really happy to see a few relative unknowns here, a few people who are usually Quake Live players. And I say unknowns, but I really meant Chibbers. Chibbers is an amazing dude. I'm not hitting what I should be. Yeah, this map is nothing but SSG, which is great.
Well, since you're throwing the shout-outs to all your ESR and Quake guys, let's throw some shout-outs to the Doom community guys here. Right now, top fragging, we got Nubhat. He's from Denmark. He's involved in all sorts of communities.
Oh, wonderful. Yeah, he opted IRC there.
Yeah, he's a great guy. He's really been driving a lot of community events for the past year or two. Dev, obviously, is in here. So, Dev, screw you. And
that's Det probably you're seeing there. DET from A2M. He was in here a little bit earlier.
Oh, no, I'm talking about Dev here.
Okay, gotcha.
Yeah, I'm just going down the list. Some other Doomers, we got Ding Dang, he's a newer guy. Stark, he's been around Z-Damon scene for a while. He's playing in the new World Doom League on Odamex. He's on my team, so
which is what Ralph
big shout out to
doing
him.
A lot of work in.
Yeah, definitely. Right now, I would definitely suggest any Quake players that are listening to this, we'd love to have you over and try some stuff out. We had a couple this season. I think Psych was one of them. I'm not sure if you're familiar with who that is. He said he was from your guys' neck of the woods. But anyway, we're running the World Doom League. It's doomleague.org. It's a draft league, pretty much like the International Doom League was that I used to run. It runs pretty short, only about 2 months, and it would probably be a good way to get into it. We play private CTF, little scrims, pugs. I'm not sure how you guys refer to them. But yeah, I would recommend anyone stop by. It's WDL on QuakeNet. Stop in.
Absolutely. And playoffs are actually starting for the season up, aren't they?
It's true. Well, they're starting up next week, and this week, tomorrow night actually, we have a triple header that's going to determine a number of things. So there's 6 teams this season, just to kind of get things kicked off. We just went with 6 instead of any more. 2 of the games are going to determine home field spots because the top 4 teams are really close in record. They're all
Anyone casting?
Maybe,
well,
maybe, depending on
hopefully.
schedule. All right, so
Maybe,
Nub
kinda.
Hat took the second map there.
Nubby!
Our pink guy, Nub Hat.
Nub Hat from Denmark, rocking it on a U.S. server here.
Yeah, I was saying, you know, even if you are from Europe land, the ping shouldn't affect you too much.
So one thing about Odamex that's really nice is Sean, Dr. Sean, our lead programmer, spent a lot of time working on unlagged and really studying the different models from the different engines. And the unlagged is really pretty solid on Odamex. So for hit scan weapons like shotguns and chain gun and all that, it's going to end up being pretty accurate for the overseas guys, which is nice. It makes it not feel too bad.
You know, I did put a modicum of thought towards game balance in this to prevent too much spammage, even though that sounds really ridiculous right now. There's no infinite ammo, so you can only BF Jehar for a little bit.
Well, that's probably good.
Yeah, I felt like a responsible adult doing that. Oh my god, this is just amazing. And I know that on Friday nights there's also a Friday night frag fest for like some of the Zandronum guys. Is there much crossover with them these days?
Not really. I would say that we're friendly, most part.
Oh,
it's just a different kind of scene.
Yeah.
You know, it's not like Z-Damon where a lot of people had bad blood. I would say the Odamex and Zandronum guys get along pretty well.
Yeah.
There's a lot of crossover between players. Odamex runs their events on Saturdays usually, and I think Zandronum runs theirs on Fridays.
Awesome.
So yeah, everyone's a happy kind of family right now, which is good.
Well, it looks like TMD is about to take another map here.
Dang, and he tore that up really quick.
Yeah, the BFG seems to be the key factor
Getting
there.
closer.
Third place. All right, not bad.
Well, I did 5th while I was talking, so I feel pretty good about that.
Just hold down the mouse button.
Oh man, look at everybody spawning right here.
I like this map because there's the spawns out in the middle which don't have a weapon right under them. You have to run out to get that SSG.
Yeah. I don't think I've ever seen this many people in this WAD. I think this might be a record.
Really?
For this. Yeah.
Oh, call
because Z-Damon used to only support 16
That's
players.
Right,
so.
yeah. And they had that terrible CS font too. So
yeah.
Kudos to Odamex for using classical fonts. Oh my god. So when I said this was going to be a mosh pit, I wasn't exaggerating.
Oh, this is definitely a mosh pit. Now someone up top has the BFG. Oh, it's Dev. Get him out of there.
I don't know what a BFG is, I swear.
I don't even know where it's at.
Top of the map.
Yeah, I found it by accident and a bunch of people freaking followed me.
Oh, I gotta jump across
So getting the BFG is one thing. Being able to fire it off is another thing altogether.
Yeah, that charge up. You usually get punished for it unless you
if there's
get lucky,
30 other
get
people
around
on the server, yeah, you get punished for it. So 32 players, 32 maps. I like the math here. Oh man, the sound for that plasma gun. So I'm really sad neither of you made it to QuakeCon because of the Doom demo. That was actually pretty. I want to say there was some positive things to that.
Yeah,
we're all pretty.
I want to see some leaks of it, and no one has
We'd really
any.
like to see that. You know, what was security like in there?
Pretty intense, as I'm sure you can imagine.
Oh, I got it again.
So TMD, map 4 there.
So close, so close.
That was close.
So you saw the demo.
Yep.
So why don't you tell us your thoughts?
The first thing I want to say is that the plasma gun sound is the Doom plasma gun sound.
Really?
It's pretty much an update of the Doom 3 plasma gun model, but it's the Doom 2 plasma gun sound.
Nice.
So I thought that would make you happy.
I heard that there's a super shotgun going on.
There is, and it's not all techified. It's it's this incongruously wood and metal thing in a tech base. So I like that. There were a lot of good things to say about that. So I'm really sad you didn't get to see that, and I'll want to be saying a little bit more about that pretty soon. But I'm kind of happy that you didn't make it because there was a Doom 500 frag limit FFA thing going on, and because you weren't there, I was able to win.
Oh yeah, lucky you.
And I ended up getting an NVIDIA Shield out of that, so yeah.
Really?
See what happens when you don't go to QuakeCon?
Oh no. Well, maybe next year.
Yeah, absolutely.
So have they
Definitely,
have they
there's going to be
mentioned-
more Doom events.
Well, yeah, I
Yeah.
mean, what you see on stream is only a fraction of QuakeCon, and, you know, last year you had the opportunity to, you know, be part of the official stuff, but there's so much more that happens in the BYOC that unfortunately doesn't get a whole lot of coverage. I'd like to change that if possible, but it's easier said than done some years.
Yeah, sure. I think definitely that would be a great thing for QuakeCon because I remember last year when I had been looking into it, the BYOC portion of the registration was kind of vague. Didn't really tell you a whole lot, and even though I knew you guys, so I kind of got the inside scoop on what was going on there.
Right.
I think it would be better broadcast to the public.
I think it's fair to
even
say
if there's
there
smaller
should be
tournaments and
some
all sorts of
official
stuff
thing
going on.
just because it'll be the 20th QuakeCon, so there should be
Ooh.
something going on there.
Yeah. Wow, they're already up to the 20th, huh?
Yeah.
Time flies.
So they want to do
Well,
something
whenever
special.
the Doom 50th anniversary is.
Stark.
Next.
STARRK took the next map there. STARRK.
Shout out to Stark. He's a supercharger in the WDL.
That's right. I recognize that tag. You guys have just like the coolest clan names.
Yeah,
I
it's
wish,
true.
I wish
We
more
do.
games really went for the whole sporty league thing with the nice primary red and blue and white coloration. It's awesome.
Well, it really works on a number of levels. First off, you got red and blue and capture the flag, right?
Oh,
And
yeah.
then
I
second
see
off,
how it works.
we're talking USA, baby.
Yep. Even for the World Doom League?
Yeah,
Yeah.
World, USA.
So this map is 4 rooms and 4 hallways.
Yep, it's a box. It's a box.
4 boxes.
Yeah.
4 boxes.
Bigger box.
4 rectangles.
Mind blown. Mind
All
blowing
over.
design. Look at that. Look at the detail in those corners.
Rock and load.
TMD's tearing it
Cock
up
and load.
again.
Fuck.
All over your face, man. Juice explode.
Now, Deb, you gotta calm down over there. I
There's
hear you
too
getting a
many
little
blue people.
frustrated.
I don't remember how to turn off my auto color.
Oh no.
So
You
everybody's
need to be
blue.
seeing like
It's
the entire
it's
rainbow
like I'm
here.
fighting the Smurfs.
Right now, my shotgun is painting with all the colors of the wind.
Ooh, so what happens when you're playing Capture the Flag and you're on the blue team?
That's why I
He
have a
doesn't
button
make-
that usually shuts it off. I
He
don't
doesn't make
remember.
many friends, is what happens.
How often do I play CTF?
Oh,
Well, not often
this made
enough.
Ralph is sad. You just killed me, Pete.
Hey, I was going to join the World Doom League, but I'm away in September, so
true.
I'd be away
You know
for like
what?
3 weeks.
Oh
We'll
my
hit you.
God.
Well, it was over in September.
Well,
But-
no one told me.
It's okay. It's okay. Look, here's what we're gonna do. Next season, I'm gonna just sign you up.
Okay. Just tell me. Just be like, Dev, we signed you up. Come play. And I'll be like, okay.
Got it, dude. You're in.
Ah,
Book it.
More people are figuring out
Oh my
the strat
god,
on
there's
this
so many
map.
blue Smurfs.
All right. So the problem here is that people are spawning and standing on the shotgun, and that's stopping me from getting in to get it.
So go to one of the other 3 rooms. You got
Oh, that's a
options.
good idea. I should do that.
It's too late. It's too late. By
Or just
then.
respawn another room, noob.
One more! One more!
Don't let him
One
get it.
more!
Don't
I
let him
got
get it.
I got it!
Ah, you got it. So Devastation. Yep.
Oh, I see a BFG. Oh my
Who,
god,
what?
I got it.
The Doom Cooler. Well, that's a really interesting thing about Doom Duel is because it's so tight between both you, Devastation, and J-Kist, with Demon Sphere in the mix as well.
So
I mean,
tight that like there was like what 2 ties that happened in like the
Yeah.
last second.
so I
Which,
always
mind
beat
you, I don't think has ever happened in the history of Doom before, but it has to happen twice at QuakeCon.
Of
And to me,
course. Yeah, it was the best event. I mean, my condolences, but you still got one of those trophies, right?
oh, the trophy rocks.
Yeah, yeah.
And I've got, of course, the GTX 660, which I used to build this new computer, which I'm
Nice.
playing on right
So you
now.
can play Doom at a
And
nice, smooth 40
The
frames a
Gamescom headphones, which I'm using right now to talk to you all.
second. Oh, nice.
I got some good swag.
Nice,
Yeah,
man.
for sure, man.
I did not get a QuakeCon t-shirt, though.
Oh, no.
Did Demon Sphere get one of them?
Yeah, he also got one of the new UAC shirts for people who got to see the Doom reveal.
Oh, that was this year. Man, he's just stocking up on shirts. He's gonna have to get a new dresser.
I want shirts.
Yeah, shirts
Oh,
are
who is
definitely,
that
like, the
right on the
most
spawn?
important
Oh
thing.
my god.
Trophies are cool.
The trophy is mega awesome.
Yeah.
That's all I can say. Awesome, awesome design on the trophy. Like,
It's raining, man. Oh my god.
oh, I'm out of ammo.
Not
Someone
bad
kill
move.
me. Someone kill me. Oh, I can't find anybody. How do I not find anybody for like 5 seconds in oh my god maps?
How
That's
do I
it.
find a super
Count the
shotgun?
papa.
Oh, rocket launch. I'll take that.
Oh, no.
Oh no. Whoops. Actually heard someone using a chain gun in this. Poor bastard.
Oh, I'm catching you, Dev.
Ah. So for those watching, there isn't a whole lot of strategery going on here.
Yes, there is.
Oh.
There's tons of strategy.
Uh-huh. Yeah, find Dev and make sure he
You
doesn't get as many kills.
and you gotta kill yourself when you run out of ammo. Because when I have ammo, I can't find anybody. Just
Ah.
Oh, that one took way too long. Oh, that helped though. Still fourth place.
2 in a row,
Devastation
baby.
takes
2 in a
another one.
row.
All right, cool.
Oh, my buddy. He's like, oh yeah, you won, Dev.
Oh no, not this
Oh,
map.
right
Oh,
to
no.
the acid. I'm an idiot.
Oh,
Yet another
boy.
map from the Donut School of Art Architecture. Oh my god. This is dumb.
Now
Who's
that
already got 15?
my favorite
Okay.
strategy here is grab the BFG, run to the corner,
Yeah.
Does it mean
kill 10 people at a
Yeah.
time. Yeah, it's in the middle. Good luck getting it. There's so many rockets. There's 25 people in
oh,
game,
I'm in
so
the
there's
middle.
about
Oh, I wasn't
Yeah.
in the middle.
yeah, you got to get through it.
Ah,
Oh, I had one fire off.
Ooh,
connect. Oh.
ooh.
If you die with the BFG, it still does the tracer from your corpse, right?
It does, but you just have to you just have to
can't
stay in your dead
spawn.
body, otherwise the points don't count for you, I believe.
No, you have to. If you spawn, you'll lose the tracers.
So the interesting thing about this map is that the rocket spawns.
I got the BFG. Oh, I'm dead.
Oh. You have to move forward to get the rocket, but you have to move back from the BFG spawn to get the BFG. So
Yeah, I know it's annoying.
no, it's depth.
Yo, there's a strategy you were talking about earlier.
Yeah. Oh,
Do I
Boom
run
finally made it
forward or
back,
back?
in. Cool.
Oh,
Awesome.
gosh.
He's the guy who had the interview up on Kotaku with Nathan Grayson about QuakeCon and taking shirts off while playing Quake and all that jazz. Just the right way to do it.
I agree. That's a natural state when you really think about it.
It's liberating.
Yeah. Do they get to take their pants off too? Because that's how I'm playing right now.
Well, 2 a.m. or so, yeah. Oh my god, so close. I can do this. It's nice where every rocket just fired in a straight line is a frag. Just
Or
getting
more.
the shots off to survive long enough.
Oh, and Stark grabs another
Oh
one.
my God.
Oh, you got robbed.
Ah, damn, Stark again.
Go Stark. Oh, what's this?
Okay.
Oh.
This one
Here's-
is a circle
Oh my God, there's so
of
many
super
smurfs.
Here's the
shotguns.
circle.
Oh wait, but
Every
there is
shotgun is like
there
5
are other
frags.
weapons here.
Yeah, I'm going to get him. Oh,
Oh no. Oh my god.
oh god. Oh
My
god.
frame rate, man. This is amazing. Ah. So I love Odamex. I get to play at my full native frame rate. Get my full 144 out.
Yeah, nice.
Are there any unintended detriments to doing that? Am I missing any neat movement tricks or anything?
Nope. It still runs at the same 35 ticks per second.
Nice.
Yep, everything is interpolated between. So it should all look pretty good. Also, you could throw on 32-bit color if you haven't done that yet. It's in the
Yep,
video
yep,
options.
which
Makes
is
everything look
amazing.
nice and.
But without it being too GLified, this is just the way it should look.
Yep, it's still software mode.
So
There- oh
TMD
my
took
gosh,
that
was
very
quick.
quickly.
Nice TMD. Very nice.
TMD again. Yeah. Jeez.
Oh boy, this is going to be a fun
Oh
one.
my god. Telefrags,
look at-
what the...
Look at the
This is actually one of the bigger maps.
What?
What? So Nubhat took that map.
Come on. Am I the only one that survived the
Shit.
spawn?
Nubhat took it. I was actually looking forward to that map because it's got that wide open space. I thought it would take a little bit longer, but I failed to account for how many spawn points were in it.
Wow, that was awesome. I like how I had one frag.
I think I just
You
gotta
needed to hit the respawn button faster. Come on, man. Get with the...
No, I didn't die. I
you did
survived
die.
the spawn.
Oh, that's a problem. You need to do spawn
using
frag
my
if it's
awesome
just-
skill, and that didn't help.
Nubhat must have just been like slamming his face into his spacebar.
He had a turbo keyboard that presses space like 1,000 times every second.
Turbo
VTech just
button,
kicked in,
yeah.
yo. Alright, so I'm getting good consistent frags with this SSG, but I feel like I'm not going to be getting what I want out of this. Oh, there's a... Nope, never mind.
Yeah, you
Except
better
these
grab
maps
a
are intelligent
fast-
because there is that risk-reward ratio for getting a new weapon. So, good design, Toke. Even when he's trying to make the most retarded stuff, he still makes something that has, you know, a little bit of thought in it, a little bit of pizzazz.
Oh, I just got chainsawed in the spawn. Yeah, Toke was definitely pretty genius when it came to map. He's created some of the best maps that there are. Dual maps, you know, real serious maps.
And I just heard that Bad Boy's getting the mapping. I haven't seen any of his stuff yet, but I want to. Oh
Yeah, he should definitely get that out there, pimp it.
Yeah. Doom mapping is still like the easiest way to get into any sort of level design.
I agree. It's
By this
it's,
time,
real
Codif has
easy.
put so much into Doom Builder that it makes maps for you.
Yep, pretty much. I mean, they might not look nice.
Well. Did you see that thing recently about the Asus guys doing this promotion where they played Doom on the top of some mountain?
Yes.
I did see that.
I did see that,
It's
actually.
pretty crazy.
I also saw a Doom playing on an ATM.
Yeah, well, which was
Yes,
running
I saw that.
embedded Windows, which kind of detracted
Yeah, it's
from
kind
the
of a
amazement of it,
cop
but-
out, right?
Yeah. Oh no, doors.
Uh oh. Chasing someone with a chainsaw.
I could do this. Staff my stairway. Oh no.
Oh, he.
Ah. So
Ah,
that's
And
Rob
TMD is the
again.
master. Oh my
but
god,
Ralphus
maps.
almost
Is
took that.
Like,
Boov took
how many
third
hours
place.
did you
Nice.
play playing this?
Yeah, I think he's a seasoned vet when it comes to. Oh my gosh,
Oh.
look at these spawns.
Plasma
Oh my
time!
gosh.
What? Chainsaw? Come on.
Alright. Oh my god.
See, this was all. I wonder what would win, plasma or rockets.
And then sometimes you spawn in the middle with the chainsaw. Because
Yes.
that's life.
It's
That's
like
life.
if you're a dev, you will spawn with the chainsaw.
Except I want to say Plasma's... Well, Plasma takes a little bit longer to get off, but you're likely to kill yourself with your first rocket in this case.
Yeah, you better just run out and turn around and kill everyone
yeah,
behind
that's
you.
not a bad idea. And then get Plasma up the butt.
Oh, that's a good idea.
What, getting Plasma up the butt? I mean, whatever you
Yes,
like.
getting plasma up the butt.
Hey, it's
is definitely
2014.
what I'm
You
going
know,
for
it's
here.
okay now.
Ah.
Yeah.
I think I just killed myself with my own rocket after I respawned after I died.
I got like 3 Plasma volts out, but I still got a couple frags. There we go. That's better. Oh, this is amazing. Thank you guys for being here. This is a special moment right here.
Oh,
This is
thank
what
you.
communities are made of. TMD
was
again.
TMD!
Jeez.
Wow, just
Certainly
kill it
special.
Yeah.
like a boss.
Oh no, oh no. Here we go again. Here we go
Oh,
again.
oh no! Press
It is,
space.
who's
Press
gonna get it? It's
No, I
gonna be
survived. Damn it.
Ramir.
Yeah, that's
So
what
some of
happened
these
to me
maps are gonna
last
go
time. I
easier,
walked on
so
spawn and
we
I
had
was out of the party.
TMD and Re-EM. Oh. D-E-R-E.
uh,
Yeah. Remedier. I like this map.
Oh,
Aesthetically, this map
Remediar.
pleases me. Something about the
Rem-
low ceiling and the light being the way it is, and the
This
the
used to be one of
Starcam
my
walls.
favorite maps.
yeah, it's beautiful.
It used to be. It's not anymore.
Because it used to take at least a bit of aim.
Used to until you got 32 people in it. Well, 23, but
Yeah.
whatever.
23, 32, 64.
Oh no, give me that gun. I need that.
We should try 64.
I tried to be a little bit sensible. Because we were playtesting last night, and even with 8 people, it was like, alright, this is pretty nuts. Speaking of nuts,
I like how you playtested Oh My God maps.
Well, server stability and whatnot, Try to be a responsible host for these things. Not have everything break.
Server stability? What do you think this is, like a 20-year-old game or something?
Almost.
I mean, almost. It is.
A little bit more. I'm sorry, I was thinking of Quake World because... Was it you who was wondering when the Quake World tournament was going to be?
Yeah, they said it was going to be this year.
I don't know. Because it's technically next year. But they also want to make it special because...
Dev, I think you're wrong about this game being 22. See, Doom 1 would be 20.
A noob question. Is it possible to play Brutal Doom online? Yes. I think Xandronum supports it?
I think that there's a version of it for Xandronum.
Okay.
And I'm not sure if it works very well or not.
The great thing about Doom is that it doesn't really care about the distinction. Mostly doesn't care about the distinction between online and offline. You can just connect clients to each other. You can run Brutal Doom.
That is mostly the case. The newer Z-Doom stuff, like Brutal Doom, gets a little complicated because there's just so many versions floating around. Like Xandronum isn't at the same version as Z-Doom, so there's but people usually create little hacks and make stuff work.
I don't play much Brutal Doom myself. And speaking of good WADs, there's my favorites for like single player, like Memento Mori. That's amazing. Deus Vault. The second one's better. Kamasutra is good stuff.
Oh yeah, Alien Vendetta, Scythe 2.
Yep, Hell Revealed, all that stuff. There is so much good Doom content, but here's the great thing. On doomworld.com, there's an excellent article called 10 Years of Doom, which collected like the best, maps of the first 10 years. And subsequently after that, there's been the CAC Awards, which are just a really well put together extension by the community of just like the best maps and mods put out by the community each year. So just go to doomworld.com, hit the link on the right. There's just a treasure trove of just the best stuff.
Yep, and even in the forums, if that doesn't satisfy your hunger, the forums, I believe the WADs and Mod forum, there's a list of all the top WADs.
Yep.
And
you can also check out, what people are currently working on.
Whoa, I won!
Ralphus took one. Nice.
I won, baby.
Nice, Ralph.
Yeah.
That's how it feels.
Oh my God, ping!
Oh God.
So my ping's looking pretty nice.
Oh God.
Look at this! More boxes!
Oh, and more BFGs. Where am I going? I don't remember this map
BFG
for some
here?
reason. I think there is. Oh, there most certainly is.
Yeah.
Oh, I remember this now, yeah.
So, getting back to the Doom preview, I know one guy who had a really interesting reaction to it, even though he didn't get to see it. Sergeant Mark IV?
Oh, yeah. He alleged that they ripped him off. The Brutal Doom creator, for those who are not familiar with.
The one who I was fond of saying ripped off other people's work, but, this is semantics at this point.
Well, yeah, he did, most definitely. But
so
what's your thought on that? Was it Brutal Doom
that was the first thing I went to Syncera and was like, oh, so you guys were like, hey, Brutal Doom, that's a good idea. And he says, no, we've actually been thinking of that for a while. So I don't know. I trust the guy on principle, but it does seem pretty coincidental. That said, what you're seeing in Brutal Doom is not exactly what you're seeing in Doom 4. It's a different beast. If I wanted to relate it to anything, I would think more like, you ever play Space Marine, the 40K game? Where you kind of...
I have not.
TMD took another
Nice
one.
TMD. I want to see Doom released. I heard it's fast. It might be fast.
It's not Doom too fast. Nothing is, but it's pretty friggin' fast, actually. There was like a good 4 to 8 monsters on the screen at once. And here's the thing that amazed me the most. Sometimes there are monsters behind you and in front of you at the same time.
Wow.
Wow.
So you had to turn around to shoot things.
Revolutionary.
It is. And there was a bit of infighting on display. There was a bit where a Hell Knight actually climbed up on a crate that you climbed up on. I don't know how scripted that was, but I saw it twice, and it looked slightly different each time, so it might be fairly dynamic, at least for that area. Oh my God. Where's the...
I'm hoping that the multiplayer portion is fun.
So they said that there
Doom
is
3's was
deathmatch.
pretty weak.
They say that there is deathmatch, and they play it in the offices, and they have a good time with it. They didn't show it, of course, but they said that it does exist.
Now, is it going to be limited to 4 players and all that again?
Don't know.
Because I feel like
the 2 players, one-on-one.
Well, I feel like games are kind of moving away from. They're moving to the Xbox model of you just party up with a couple friends and play.
Right.
I kind of miss this server action,
and
us
Doom 3 had a
Doom
lot of
guys.
limitations that were sort of self-imposed anyway, and
Yeah.
one of those limitations is the reasons why there's only one imp on the screen at once, and at least as far as the monsters go, that's been removed. So I don't know what that says about the game in general for a deathmatch, but I wouldn't imagine that 4 players would be a limit. And of course, that was like one of the first things modded out was 32 players in Doom 3, but it just didn't work all that well because Doom 3 didn't work all that well in a lot of ways.
Yeah. I guess if you look at it in a time capsule of when we were back then, it was pretty cool. But
I still
don't think
enjoy
it's
the
aged
multiplayer.
as well
I think
as-
it's still a great duel game. It's very different. You're hiding in the shadows a lot.
Yeah.
But both players need to kind of acknowledge that, it's not Quake. It's a different thing.
yeah, I don't think it's aged as gracefully as the original
Right.
Dooms and
It's
Quakes.
very hide and seeky, which has its
Oh,
own
yo,
appeal.
that's the second one. Jot that one down.
Ralphus again.
Good job, Ralphie.
Yeah.
Oh yeah, thank you. Oh no.
Oh, here we go.
Spawn!
Benser.
Well, congrats, Spencer.
Venser. Oh, she's still updating the last one.
Oh gosh.
I got 24 this time. That's better than
So that
one.
was Venser. Venser. So we're not going to see every map tonight. Gonna get close though. Oh,
You don't
chain
think
gun.
we'll see every? Well, what time? Are you cutting the event off at a certain time?
Well, we're gonna go through all the maps.
Oh yeah.
I didn't really know how to gauge how quickly we would do that, but I figured it would take a good hour.
Well, we're already halfway through. More than.
Yeah. I need an SSG. Is there no SSG in this map?
Oh, there is. There's only one. It's in the
Oh, no.
very center, in the hallway of death. Someone's punching me. I think I might have just got punched to death.
Got it.
Oh, are there 2 SSG halls? Ah, okay.
Oh no, chain gun.
There's actually 2 SSG halls. It's an L shape, this map. No, it's not. It's an S shape. There's 3.
Oh, that's right. Okay, they just all look alike.
Yeah.
So, one of the things that I think I could say that was my most positive experience about the Doom reveal was that the tone was right. The violence was stupid and ludicrous, and it was very rip and tear, and it was
Nice.
very silly. And I
How about
like
the
that.
Doom Marine? How did he look? Did he look like the real Doom
You never
Marine?
saw his exterior. You saw him put like his helmet on, but the helmet
Yeah.
looked like the Doom helmet.
Good, good.
It wasn't that weird. I actually kind of like the design of the Doom 3 helmet, but it wasn't that weird Doom 3 helmet. It was definitely
So-
the Doom helmet.
I think retro is in right now.
Yeah.
So I have a feeling that
Well, there's a lot of people who say that word, like that Toxic trailer, which says, oh, no bullshit and no slow stuff, and then they show a bunch of gameplay that looks like Halo. So maybe tonight is a little bit of a reversion from that. Is you want a stupid fast-paced FPS, here we are. This is what that
this is as stupid as it gets.
Yep.
But it's fun. It's
You
still
get to turn your
fun.
brain off a little bit.
Yeah, you just kind of zombie and it's fun. You shoot. It's not like a duel, like a
No.
tough duel where you got to worry about losing at the last second, coming in second in front of a bunch of people. Dev, I'm just messing with you, buddy.
Oh.
Is Dev still here?
Yeah, man.
Yeah,
Huh?
he's got his game face on. He's trying to take down TMD. So what does that stand for? You said it once.
So it's the Myonic Donut. Now I don't
Gotcha.
know what that even means. I'm not sure he even knows what it means. I don't even know what.
Donut, man. It's a type
Yeah, but
of
what
donut.
is?
Midnight Donut.
I haven't seen it at Dunkin' Donuts, but maybe it's like a local thing.
Pistol weapon. Ah, there we go. It's TMD again. Nubhat almost took it though.
Dang, he is
Oh,
tearing it up.
See,
seen
we still
Godlike
got
in a
Chippers
while.
in here. Huxley. Thoof made it in. All right, yeah, he's a.
Spawn,
Oh,
spawn,
no.
Spawn, spawn,
Oh,
spawn,
no.
Oh, Feckless
It's-
Lummox took it.
Feckless.
And why do you
Lummox.
have to have such a long name? But okay, yeah, Feckless Lummox. It's well, I
Oh
don't
no.
know. Oh no.
Oh no.
Are we just breaking the server now?
Oh god.
And then Ramir again.
Ooh, it came
Feckless
third
Lummox
place.
and then Ramir. So we're now on map 21. Okay. Cool. So we're covered. So for those of you who didn't want to see swastikas tonight, sorry. So if you're in Germany, I do apologize, but this might get you banned from the country.
Oh yeah.
You know what I found out about myself this year at QuakeCon?
What's that?
I feel really uncomfortable buying and wearing Wolfenstein shirts because I've been playing the game for so long that the RTCW logo strikes me as a Nazi emblem. Like not just
No, yeah, I hear
a
ya.
fake Nazi emblem, but it actually reminds me of Nazis now. So I don't feel really comfortable wearing it in public in case somebody goes, "Why is he wearing a Nazi symbol on his chest?" Even though no adult would say that because they wouldn't know what it is, but I do.
Das ist nicht so good.
Why did I run right into that? Because it's OMG maps, who cares? Oh my god, I'm so not gonna win this map though.
Ah, yeah, this one's a write-off. I can't even get to the BFG.
Oh, also I'd like to give a shout out to because I think there's a couple people that tuned in from my YouTube channel where I go by the name Rakois.
Oh.
What do you do on YouTube?
So I create 8-bit remixes of like top 40 music.
Oh, cool.
Yeah.
That's one way to get around the Twitch bans.
What's that?
That's one way to get around the Twitch bans.
Yeah, well, you know, it's funny because I still get content ID'd
Oh, really?
by
Okay.
YouTube somehow. Yeah, their system is pretty crazy. It can actually pick up covers.
Yeah, I played a little bit of my music earlier. I'm going to see how it reacts to that. I've got it on no place but SoundCloud, but we'll see.
Now, were those songs you made?
Yeah.
Those songs were pretty sweet, dude.
Oh, no, not all of them. There was like one in the beginning.
Oh, okay, because I was going to ask
A
you.
lot of that was Professor Click, but he has the stuff in Creative Commons on like Jamendo, so...
Okay.
I've always used more community stuff and more Creative Commons stuff than licensed stuff anyway, so those developments don't really affect me that much. Ah, there we go.
Mm-hmm.
Nubhat takes it. With Ding Ding as the second place.
Oh, they tried to get the spawn kills going here,
Space, space, space.
but I think people got out quick enough.
Ah. Oh man, that BFG. Oh, give me your guns.
I'm just chainsawing people.
Just rocketing myself in the face.
Oh, I got a pistol.
Oh no! Why is there a chainsaw in the middle of everything?
To torment you.
I guess so. Jeez.
I think the servers used to play with always switch on pickup,
Right.
so they were actual like punishments.
Little
You
traps.
couldn't, yeah, you couldn't just roll over it and not pick it up. It would automatically switch to it. Which you know, nowadays most people run their servers with that off.
Yeah.
But the original Doom, you were forced to pick it up. Yep. Oh my gosh. Oh, I'm getting gangbanged in spawn here.
That's the way it should be. Actually, for co-op stuff, to kind of continue on what we were talking to that guy about, you ever played Drown in Blood? That map set is amazing for
No, I
like
don't think I have.
for infinite ammo God mode, but it's like retarded hard. It's like nuts hard, but
Oh, really? I don't think
But
I've ever played
the
it.
designs are really cool. It used to be a big problem in Z-Demon because one of the maps has this super long hallway with the Cyber Demon at the very end of it. And it took so long for the rockets to get to you that by the time they got anywhere near you, they glitched out and would turn invisible. So you're trying to outstrafe these rockets that you can't see.
Can't even
down
see.
This hallway. It was great. Good memories.
Yeah, I don't remember that for some reason.
Yeah, it
But,
wasn't as often used, but it had a few servers running it.
There was a couple. There was like about a year there where we were playing survival co-op on
Oh yeah.
Tag, which is now Xandronum, and that was a lot of fun. We would play through Scythe too.
Right.
And they have he changed it so that the Wolfenstein Nazis are like they look like Doom Marines, but they shoot plasma.
Oh, cool.
So when you're playing with other people though, you think that they're your teammates, and then
Yeah.
they
TMD
roll up
took
and they
another
bust
one.
you.
Bionic Donut is killing it.
Yeah, I think he might have took about half of them at this point.
Oh, I think he's taking more than half.
So it looks like he might win your first event here.
Maybe. I have to get him something special there.
Give him an NVIDIA shield.
You know, my wife has been getting more use out of it than I have, but it's actually pretty cool.
I heard they tend to do that.
It's a good emulation system.
Yeah, tell us about it. Tell
about
the folks
Hey, you
about
weren't
the
there.
shit.
It's an Android device with the gamepad hooked up, but it's got a couple of neat features. Apparently, and I haven't done this yet, but you can close the system, hook it up to your TV, and then connect Bluetooth controllers to it to use it like an Ouya.
Really?
Only more powerful than an Ouya and portable, and it does all this other shit.
And
So,
does it have Wi-Fi?
Yeah, really awesome Wi-Fi.
Cool. So you could actually use it as a XBMC box too.
Yep.
Like a media center. Sweet.
So you just need like the mid-grade size HDMI port, and you're good to go. Something about corridors and SSGs is just happy.
It's Doom's natural state.
This is actually very
That's Doom,
reminiscent
man.
of the Doom Alpha, where it was nothing but these tight little corridors.
Yeah. And the cardboard monsters he was
Yeah.
shooting, they would just disappear.
Ah,
So you know what we should try and do here is get another event like this going on.
oh yeah.
Maybe get pull John Romero in if we can, if he's not
That
busy.
would be great.
He seems to like to stop into these
I
sorts
could
of
talk
events.
to Fatality. He hung out with him a bit at QuakeCon.
Cool.
Ah. But no, I kind of like the fact that he's kind of around. So I know people like to assume that I know more than I do. I don't. So I don't know anything about, you know, John Romero's involvement at QuakeCon. But, you know, of course, with Carmack gone, the sort of interpersonal barriers to him being there aren't there anymore. So
Right.
that's cool. But one little tidbit, and I do know this was public information, so I don't feel like I'm giving anything away, but it wasn't as widely distributed. He was visiting the id Software offices before he showed up at QuakeCon.
Ooh,
So
really?
I don't know what that means. Was it just a social visit or something else? So
That's an interesting tidbit for
if
sure.
he just started working for id Software again, I wouldn't be not excited about that.
I think you'd have to be, right?
Yeah.
Yeah.
Well, I made my favorite episode in Doom 1.
Yep, absolutely. And even over all the years, he's done a pretty good job of like keeping in touch with the Doom community and the Quake community. He's stopped in every once in a while, you know, not like all the time active, but you know, he's done a few things.
Yeah, he definitely makes himself visible.
Yeah, Scarecrow
Woohoo!
asked him years back. Oh, nice. Devastation takes it.
Nice, Dev.
He Scarecrow asked him years back for like the episode 1 map sources, the shareware map sources, the BS,
Right.
not the BSPs, but the dot maps for Quake, and he gave them to him in a zip file, which is pretty cool.
Really?
Yeah.
That's awesome. You know, it seems like he has a lot of that old stuff laying around too.
Yeah.
It's really cool that he still has that.
A number of years ago about some of the old demos of Doom that they used to
Yeah.
play deathmatch in the office.
Absolutely.
And he actually looked for me, but unfortunately he did not have any. But
Oh.
it was really cool that he looked for me.
Yeah. So, you know, I'm sure some more cynical people will go, well, what has he done lately? That's a little bit harder to answer, but I know he's been involved with the community, you know, so he still cares, which right now is the quality I care about more than anything else.
He's probably the only person at, you know, the original development team that still gives a shit about Doom. And I respect him
Right.
for that.
Yeah.
So I don't know if I'd go as far as to say that, because I think maybe given the opportunity, some of those older guys would. But I would say that, I guess if you're talking about old Doom, yeah, he probably is the most active still around.
Yeah.
Every year he makes a point to go drop in the little Let's Plays and stuff like that. Like I think he did one with IGN.
Yep, exactly.
yeah, I
some of
mean-
the videos he's been posting recently, like the old VHSs that he dug up of going through the Doom Alpha, those were really amazing. Those are just great watches.
Yeah, he's got some
I didn't
great
see those.
info and sources. And
It was just interesting because to him, he would be talking about the player experience going through the single player and also experiences that would happen in multiplayer at the same time. They weren't different, distinct things to him, which I thought was interesting.
Yeah, I do remember even, I guess, the early 2000s when CS Doom and Z-Damon were just pretty fresh and new. You'd find him on servers.
Yeah.
And that was really cool. I mean, there were no other id guys on servers that we know about, but he made it very well known.
He actually played Doom in the 2001 the Frag 4 competition
You're right,
in Doom.
yeah.
He played against Badco and Dominus.
And how'd that go?
Well, not super well, but
Yeah.
he still played.
Yeah.
Have you heard from Dominus recently? For those that don't know,
I saw him at
Dominus is,
QuakeCon last year. He came in land with me.
Oh, right, that's right. He was in the tournament, wasn't he?
Sure was.
Yeah. Cool. Yeah, Dom was a
Rusty,
cool
but
guy.
still awesome to hang out with.
Yeah, I bet if he played for a bit, he could jump right back into it.
Oh,
yeah.
for sure. Just
He was
he's
always
busy now with the family, right?
Yeah.
Yeah, he's hooked up with Brenda Braithwaite, Brenda Romero now. And she's got a lot of history and a lot of cred. She was one of the primary developers for Wizardry back in the day. And she ran a school class of game design. And actually, I liked her methods because she spent the whole first semester of game design not talking about video games, but having her students design board games, which I thought was neat. It sort of separated them from, ooh, we're making graphics and particle effects and stuff. It's no, like, focus on mechanics. So I appreciate her contributions there.
Yeah, well, that makes a lot of sense.
And she was up until recently, you know, on the board of directors for, like, the IGDA and all that stuff. So she's actually been really active as well. I don't agree with everything she's ever said. I have a few bones to pick with her, but I still respect her as a contributor to the gaming
There's
industry.
people falling from the ceiling.
It's raining men.
It's raining Smurfs, man. Remember, they're all blue on my screen.
Ah, you're missing out on all the purples and greens and yellows.
Oh yeah, there's a lot of colors here. With
Oh, yeah.
32-bit color, you get a
Well,
nice
I
little
usually set
palette.
up K to turn it off, but I hit K and it didn't do anything.
Oh no.
It's
Naughty
R
button.
4 centimeters colors. R underscore 4 centimeters colors.
But then again, I did have this set up primarily for QuakeCon last year, so...
Right.
Now, when you guys played the tournament, did you play on your own boxes, or did you play on machines
that would be
run by
tournament
them?
No, in the tournament
Yeah,
was on
yeah,
the tournament
sure.
boxes, but we did land in the hotel and played on our own machines.
Yeah. My fav-
GGE!
Oh, nice. Good job.
Oh,
Was
nice,
only, like,
man.
11 frames down. Oh, good game. So, yeah, one of my favorite moments last year was when Sponge came up to me. It was like, you're Doom people. He actually said, your Doom people. He said, your Doom people are crazy.
Is that what he said?
I think it was after he was dealing with all the mouse stuff.
Oh, really?
Yeah.
Well, plus the monitor stuff, because we were testing all the different monitors, because some of the monitors were, for some reason, like, they were weird. So we played multiple games with Demon, and the difference between one monitor was me losing constantly 30 to 15 and winning 30 to 25.
Oh, wow.
And it wasn't like a single game. Like, we played a few, and no one could understand. I even talked to some of the Quake guys, Sturmy, to try to figure out if they were noticing anything weird. Of course, they thought we were fucking crazy too, but...
Who are these people? And why are they weirder than us? Somehow.
Did you guys ever find out what it was?
No, we just picked the best monitor and stuck with it. We're just like, don't touch our monitors.
Put your name on it.
It's
I don't
amazing.
care if
Deserved.
you're playing Clan Arena. Get away from my monitor.
Yeah, nobody cared about that. I'm playing Clan Arena. Nobody playing Clan Arena cared about playing Clan Arena.
Rafa's team won?
Oh yeah, they just didn't care. I'm so glad they brought back CTF this year. That was a big improvement.
Yeah, I think maybe a Doom CTF tournament will be good.
Oh yeah, and actually this is about the pace of Doom CTF.
Yeah, pretty much. It's a little more, let's see, finessey than
Yeah.
this, but yeah, about the same.
You know,
Constant
a
action.
little while ago I was thinking it would be neat if there were a renderer for Doom that actually re-rendered the map as an orthographic isometric projection. You know,
So, yeah, so you could watch over top, you mean?
yeah, exactly. And
That would be
only
pretty
do like
awesome.
40 degrees or something so that the sprites don't look all that weird at that angle.
Yeah. Well, actually, they might look really good at that angle
Yeah.
because they kind of already
Because
have that.
I saw
That
some
looks
some photos, some of them that the goddamn dude guy posted on his Tumblr, and I was like, man, it would be cool to spectate like that.
Yeah, that would be really awesome. There'd probably be a lot of obstructions, though. I'm not sure.
Well, a lot of the CTF maps
I know-
are flatter.
So Codimp had taken the Doom map format and actually created a game.
Right, yeah, what was that called?
It was called Blood
Okay.
Masters.
Oh, it
was
was the RTS, wasn't it?
Yeah, it was. No, it was like an action game, but it was like
It was an isometric shooter.
Blood something. Oh, I can't remember what it was called.
Me neither.
But it used a Doom map format, but it didn't. I mean, it was a totally new render and all that
Right,
stuff.
right. Say, it'll be the same data, just a different interpretation of it.
Yeah,
God.
that would be a really cool idea. We were trying to figure out recently how to output heat maps and all sorts of cool stuff.
Oh man, there's so much we could do now. But I'm just glad that so many people who aren't usually Doom players were able to get in tonight. So just Odamex and then connect to the server and then it auto-downloads. You don't need to quit the game and then load it with those WADs. Works great, man.
Yeah, this has been a lot of fun. And there's
3 in a row, baby.
Devastation again. So we're on 25 out of 32. Oh, man.
Woo! Oh, I saw Rude!
Oh, my God.
Yeah, I'd love to see some of these guys maybe get into some one-on-one.
Totally.
Try their hand against Dev or... Oh, also Rude, he was at the tournament as well, so...
Yeah,
you have
Rude
three,
played really well.
3 of your 4 semifinalists right here from the tournament 2 years ago, right?
Poor Jake, he's in an airport somewhere.
Yeah.
Oh, my God.
Oh, man, this back hallway.
Yeah, I definitely don't know what's going on in this one.
Ooh, just found a BFG.
Oh, sweet, there's a BFG here.
Ah.
Whoever just led me there. I don't think I'll ever get out, though.
Yeah, it's pretty tough.
Okay, Plasma Guy. I will get you.
That's TMD, actually.
Well, we know what the optimal
DMC
strategy
seems
is.
to know all the tricks, huh?
Yeah.
He definitely does.
All the cheese points. Ooh, that's actually a secret room. Okay, that's neat. Ah.
Well, I admit, Toke did generally make it pretty obvious of, this is what you should do in this situation.
Yep.
Yeah.
These are the most intelligently put together retarded maps ever.
Yeah, what you just said.
But yeah, I would love to turn this into more of a thing. I know there are other events that go on, some Z-Damon stuff, some Xandronum stuff, but at Tastyspleen we'll always try to make sure that we can get in as many people who don't usually play this stuff as possible.
Yeah, that would be great. If anyone's really liking what they're doing tonight, tomorrow night there's going to be another event just like this on Odamex, so
Cool.
you can hop right in again. Nubhat actually runs Odamex Nitro on
Nice.
Saturday nights. It's 8 o'clock Eastern time.
Very cool.
I might
But
come
yeah,
on. If you're
yeah, they
casting
do-
and need a caster, I might come help.
I think I'm going to be pretty busy, but if anybody else wants to stream, you know. Hey, with all that Doom swag, you should be able to put together a pretty sick cast now. I wasn't joking. But
It's
I know
true. Dev, there you go.
the goddamn Doom guy streams sometimes. Might be able to swing him into it. Let me see if he's around. Let me see if
Nubby.
I can call him.
Nubby and Rude are up there.
Yeah. Let's see what I can. There we go.
Oh, I kind of remember
oh,
this one.
map. Oh, this is crazy.
Now, this
You
is
can
a
get some of your
90s looking
shots.
map right here.
Yep, yep.
It's a maze.
So, you know how we complain about modern games and chest-high walls? This is chest-high walls, the map. But they don't really protect you. Just everything from the nipples down. Which isn't much in the world of Doom.
So they actually do protect you from the SSG, it looks like.
A little bit.
Looks like
Some
they're
of the pelts
just
will get
tall
over.
enough. And apparently there's a BFG somewhere.
Oh no.
I
Wonder how
heard it
those Tracers work with
for a split second. Someone got a green goop ball in the ass.
Yeah, I see it. Oh no.
Let's see it.
Ah,
Gotta go find it.
something about the SSG.
I'd look if I could, you know, stay alive for more than 3 seconds. I assume Toke would put it in the middle. No.
Yeah,
Not around.
that's what I would assume too, but I don't.
I don't know. I just wasted like 10 seconds looking around like an idiot.
Let's see.
How I survived for 10 full seconds, I don't know.
Oh no, no, no. Well, Rude's in the lead right now.
That's rude.
Oh no. Stop moving. Alright. There we go.
So is there any rumblings
So
about
after this, my friends are never going to try to play Doom. They're going to be like, that was retarded, man.
Well, yeah, I tried to get that through with the advertising. You know, this was going to be the stupidest stuff.
Yeah, this is definitely not the way like a competitive you
Oh
know,
no, not at all.
look at it. But
I
this
should
is
tell
fun.
them this is
It's
what
fun
competitive
now.
Doom looks like.
GoPro.
It is fun.
Oh yeah. Something about that SSG.
It's just so beefy.
I like how some people were complaining at QuakeCon. They're like, the Doom thing is just like watching the shotgun reload over and over. then once like the 1 second tie happened, everyone
Yep.
just loved it.
Went nuts. And that were those running at a higher frame rate? I don't remember.
Wow, I never run anything higher than 35.
Okay.
I think you were spectating it higher.
Okay. Because then from a spectator point of view, it's like some of those movements are just too fast for 35 to handle. If you're like in a third-person situation. If you're playing, it's not a big deal. You can kind of smell people coming.
Yeah.
Yeah, we have the new smellathon technology.
There
It's
we
like,
go.
I smell shotgun pellets.
So you're still playing
smell-
35, huh, Dev?
I will never play anything but 35.
Oh my
Although,
God.
you'll be proud, I upped my resolution, man. I'm on like 640 by
Oh, nice.
480 now. I'm no
Yo,
longer
good-
on the 320.
Jeez.
Good news, dude.
Oh,
You
BFG.
Get
can-
yourself a 486.
are you still playing on CRT?
Well, yeah.
I know you are.
Like, how can I
Yeah.
not play on a CRT, right?
I retired my CRT about
My
a year or
CRT
two ago.
retired itself. Years back.
I don't know, man. It was taking up way too much space, and all my friends were laughing at me. But yeah, it was. I think the new version of Odamex has a you can upscale 32 or 320
Yeah.
by 2, so you can play like at a high resolution, but just upscale the low one. It's pretty nice.
Where most classic games are, content to add modes for 1080p, Doom needs to add a upscale mode for 320.
Yeah. Yep, this is where we're at.
State of the art. So here's a map that has a huge thing that most games don't even try to do these days. Things that move in the map. This is the best example, obviously, but still an example.
Yeah, there's a lot of lift action here.
I always had a lot of respect for Sinker because he actually makes an effort to put things like lifts into Quake Live maps.
Well, what's generally used? Jump pads?
Yeah, jump pads. They were primarily because the bots could route with them a little bit easier.
Oh yeah.
Yeah, bots
And-
on jump pads.
And they
they're
made for
real
more
good.
dramatic rocket and rail shots.
Yeah, all the Doom bots are really horrible. It would be really awesome if someone could come through and program one that was good. You'd think that they would be easier
Ah,
with that lack of Z-axis
it's because
play.
they don't know how to swing shot.
Yeah, that must be what it is.
I don't know what triggers these platforms.
You push the button on them.
Yeah, you
oh,
just press 'em.
okay. They're one massive button.
Yeah, we're
Gotcha.
controlling them, man.
That's another thing that modern games don't really have, a use button.
Right. Yeah. Well, it's
No,
something
we use
that,
it all the time in Quake when we want to click at people when we're angry.
Well, in Quake, that sort of had the removal of the use button. You just sort of bash your head against buttons.
Yeah. Or
Buttons
run
that,
into
if you
the
scaled
door.
to real life, would be friggin' huge because they need to be face size.
I don't know, that's how I usually access buildings. I just bash my head against the handicap button. Wait for the door to open.
I'm so glad you finished that sentence with button. Bash my head against a handicap kid. Devastation takes it. Poor rotten Rose over there. All right, we're on
Oh, shit, I
29
fell in the
out
lava.
of 32. This map
Oh,
actually
rocket.
has a little bit of verticality to it.
A lot of rockets.
Yeah.
Seen a lot of rockets here.
Okay, I found a rocket launcher, and now I'm going to stand here and click the button. This is a good strategy. Oh, I'm out of ammo. Oh, plasma!
This is probably the most detailed of all the maps we've been
It
into.
really is.
It almost doesn't look like it belongs in what we've been playing.
I'm not going that way.
Rockets
Acid.
make people go boom. Boom, 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 boom. Rockets make people go
Oh, no,
boom.
please
Oh, I
tell me
went
there's
boom.
a teleport in the acid. There's no teleport in the acid. Okay.
Oh, there's stairs. I don't think the acid actually hurts you.
Oh, just everyone else does.
Not,
Yeah, you
not
just
that you can tell, because I mean,
Seem like
we're
you're
only
getting
taking
hurt, but it's
acid
only
damage.
because 20 people are shooting you, yeah.
Oh, I found. Oh, I'm dead. You know what, like, the ideal strategy is? When someone has a rocket launcher, just run in their face and they kill themselves and get so angry. At least I know I get angry. It's like, what is this? Where am I? I don't even know where I am. I can't even fit down there. Oh, I'm getting screwed because I'm in an area I can't escape from.
Oh no.
That's it. Eat my rocket. That's what I thought. Oh yeah. Oh.
He's trying to take me down with this shotgun.
Family show. Family show.
Getting out of there. Screw that. Oh no. In this life, I will have regrets.
All right. Here we go.
There we go. Wonderful.
Oh.
All right, come into my parlor. Oh no, not. I
Oh,
said my
no.
parlor, not my face. Jeez. Don't come into my face.
Oh, there's a rocket launcher over here. Oh, I fell into this little area and I don't know how to escape.
Oh, I found you. Oh.
I can't even get down there with regular consistency.
I know the feeling. Alright. Who's doing that? What the fuck? Alright.
Chain gun? I am
shotgun from
Mr.
down
Chain
below.
Gun.
Yes, because that's what the Doom guy said. Yeah, I'm really hoping that Doom 4 has a little bit more.
Oh, it's not
of the
Doom 4,
ludicrousness
right?
to
It's just
it.
Doom, isn't it?
Yeah, well, that's what I'm going to call it because that's
A little
what it
more.
is.
A little more what? Vertical?
A little bit more of the just the ludicrousness of Doom.
Oh.
I really appreciated in Rage how often other id licenses were referenced, even though they weren't really apparent. So things like the Rage comic in the bar, stuff like that. I really appreciate that. It shows that at least someone at id Software remembers what those things are.
Yeah, you know, I guess, you know, I don't know. Maybe in a way, Carmack rolling out isn't the worst thing. Only because I feel like games were taking forever to get done. Now, if that was his fault or not, I don't know. But I feel like under the new guys, they're going to really push him to get stuff done, so they aren't just...
Nice. Devastation again.
Good job, Dev.
So
they...
Yeah, speaking of id doing new things, we did have a bit of a development today. I don't know if you saw, but the changelog for some of the new Quake Live releases
Not a fan.
got out.
I'm throwing that out there.
It's
I'm
a very
not
mixed.
a fan.
It's a mixed bag. It's a mixed bag.
I think what's going to happen, unfortunately, like in my opinion, for Duel, is you're going to have a bunch of people playing on those settings, and if the pro tournament settings aren't used like that,
Yeah.
one, the noobs aren't going to go to it because it's going to be different. It's
Right.
going to be harder to learn and practice because most people are not playing that, you know, rule set anymore.
There's a million
I hope
different
I'm
opinions
wrong.
on it. Me too.
So
So one of
explain
the things
some of the
I
changes.
kind of liked, you know, one of the ideas that I liked was, you know, kind of tier it, make it sort of training wheel so that in one tier, you know, you have the timers, you have more weapons on the spawn, and you start to take those elements away as they tier up. There's some obvious problems with that, but I thought there was something going on. So, to be honest, on the whole,
I
think
commend them for
Okay.
trying to get people playing again.
Yeah,
That's great.
yeah. So it's a difficult problem to solve for sure. And on the whole,
I
I
mean-
really like the fact that you now have a little pie timer above the item spawn for the armors and mega. I think, honestly, someone needed to grow a pair of balls and do that for a while now. Oh my god, I'm not making anything on this map. TMD just BFG'd everybody. TMD
Yeah,
again.
yeah. Look, 3.5
Krista,
plus kill death
TMD.
ratio.
TMD. Where are we? 31 out of 32, so second to last map. Jeez.
Yep,
And this
we
one is
rolled
just
right
a
through
smaller
this.
version of a different one, of the second map or third map.
So I will say, as someone that sucks at Quake, you know, I played Quake Live for a bit, and you know, I would do well in the lower ranks, and then I would, you know, I'd rank
Yeah,
up
but-
to play against better guys, and I would get buried.
That's one of the things, and I hope this just was omitted from the changelog, but Quake Live really does need more tiers, more separations of skill level.
You know what? I really like the idea of the league. I think it was Easy Target ran with Planet Quake, where he had the tournament group separated by ELO rankings.
Right,
like,
yeah.
I think that's a really great idea
Oh yeah, it worked out really well.
because the hardest part for me, because I started playing a little bit of Quake Live again, is trying to find someone around my level, you know, 1500 ELO, to play against constantly. It's just hard. There's nobody on dual servers, so I've just been
Right.
playing free for all.
And free-for-all doesn't have weapon stay, which is what some of the other changes are trying to fix. So things like initial weapons on the loadout, you still have to go get other weapons, but you spawn with 2 weapons of your choice. That's not the worst thing in the world, you know, I can live with that. One thing that raises my eyebrow a little bit more is the generalization of the ammo pickup. So an ammo pickup is an ammo pickup. So understand that I play Quake 2, where weapon control and ammo control is actually a factor in those maps, and having the removal of that via a universal ammo pickup makes me raise my eyebrow a bit. But then, realistically, I have to tell myself that Quake Live was never really a weapon or ammo control game. Nothing really takes full advantage of that. And for a while,
exactly.
we had like the TDM
Only
mode.
T4.
Yeah, and that, you know, has a hard-coded exception, so it's not intrinsic to the game itself. So overall, I think, you know, that's okay. If it were Quake 2, I'd be throwing a shit fit, because Quake 2 has a lot of personality to it and is balanced just so, and I think it's pretty perfect in a lot of ways.
So I loved Quake 2 growing up. Is there still a base of people that play it?
Oh yeah, Tastyspleen is primarily a Quake 2 community.
All right, so about how many people would you say play still?
The DM server, which is 16, is most of the time full. Most hours of the day. There's a vanilla server which does DM through the single-player maps, and that's close to full a good portion of the time. And then there's Rocket Arena most nights that get up to like 20 people or something like that. Most of the times around like 8 people or so. There's people who lurk around Action Quake 2 from time to time. So it can be very event-based. We just ran the TS500 recently, though, which was 64 players, up to 500 frags in a single map. Which was
nice.
Amazing. Yeah, and
Sounds crazy.
We should run those more often, honestly.
It's funny. I used to play D5M18
Rude took it.
to 500 frags with Dominus and Kitty and all them.
Wow, so last map. This is it.
Oh, it is
We should do it again!
Oh man, this map has good memories. I really loved how Doom could evoke a sense of scale that few other engines could, just because you could just draw the frigging thing as big as you want.
Yeah, that is something that I still really like about Doom. Oh, Dab, I'm coming for you. Oh, no.
I don't know who that was.
It was me, it was me.
Aww. Yeah, I saw you there. You're being sneaky.
Coming back
sneaky
in, are
bugger.
you still in here?
Yeah.
Nah, there's not enough people in it right now. I don't think the BFG is worth it.
What do you mean? BFG's always worth it.
No. When you got this few players, I can rack up way more on a shotgun by the
You
time
set
you
up
get
one,
the BFG in back.
So congrats to the 12 people who survived making it through all 12 maps. Or 32.
Yeah, where'd everybody go, man?
It's a lot to take in. A lot of buckshot, if you know what I mean.
Yeah, for sure. Well, I hope that people left with a good taste in their mouth.
Yeah. I know I tried.
Just pure fragging fun. Oh, you always want a good taste in your mouth, don't you?
Mm-hmm.
So,
Here, dude, suck my
to
rocket.
do a rapid segue back to where we were on the Quake Live changelog. Some of the other things, I know chat is just blowing up about this. Things like, you know, +4 bunny hopping. And actually, I'm totally down with that.
You know what? That sounds like a joke because it's from Painkiller.
Yeah,
Like,
that's exactly what I was about to
if-
say.
If this was in April, I would be like, yeah, this was a joke. I think it's an early April Fool's joke.
No, everybody liked the Painkiller movement, though. The Painkiller movement was very well regarded.
Oh, I love Painkiller because it was fast. It was the only
And it
game
was-
besides like Quake World who I think was as fast as Doom.
It was a total
Unfortunately, it only lasted
simplification.
for a year.
Right.
Like the double features on every gun was just awesome. I
Yeah.
really liked Killer.
And the movement, you know, was simplified, but it worked, you know? And everybody liked how smooth it was. So I think
love
those,
watching
that's
Voot
fine.
play.
Oh, yeah. He actually doesn't live too far away from me now. I've tried meeting
Oh,
up
yeah?
with him a couple times, but he keeps going to the wrong bar. He's bad with
Well, if it's
directions.
Texas, there's probably a lot of bars.
Yeah. Boom. Must be a plasma gun over there. The chain gun. Actually, a chain gun wouldn't be a bad choice in this map. So yeah, it's a really mixed bag. I think overall, I'm gonna need to play it a bit.
Yeah, I agree. Like we're shooting it down before playing it, so they put a lot of time into this, I'm sure.
So yeah, I still have some lip biting moments about, you know, who on the Quake team is still really passionate about it. It's always been a difficult project for them. I understand.
But what about Sponge?
He's the one, you know,
Spongy!
having
Squishy,
to actually
squishy!
do the actual work for a lot of this stuff. So I have a lot of respect for him there.
So this is why Spongy thinks I'm fucked up and weird, because I'm like, Spongy! Squishy, squishy!
Yeah, he'd probably
think
right.
you were weird regardless.
Probably.
Blue Dude's got the, oh, who is that? VMD, of course it is. He's got the BFG.
Oh no.
If Jake, his
Lead it,
Demon
man.
Sphere, or Root are listening right now, all I have to say is, please, let's never go back to Denny's.
Yeah, actually, we topped that Denny's experience this last year. It was terrible.
You couldn't. You couldn't.
So,
you could not top our experience
There was
at
fecal
Denny's.
matter all over the bathroom.
No, I'm
Sorry,
throwing it
there
out.
was what
You
all over the
cannot
bathroom?
top our experience at Denny's. It's not even possible. You can't come close to it. In
So-
my whole life, I will never see something that bad again.
So the bar stools up against the bar, one of the bar stools didn't have the top on it, so they just placed a chair on top of the bar peg to create a new bar stool.
That's kind of awesome.
It was classy.
Wait, when you say bar, you don't mean an actual bar at Denny's,
Well,
do
you
you?
know Denny's, they've got like the countertop bar.
Oh, the little counter. Yeah, yeah.
It's for eating your omelets.
Eventually.
I don't know. I like the dollar quesadillas.
I never did get to have a Texas steak.
Oh.
They're just cheese. They're just a
Woohoo!
grilled cheese, pretty much. There you go, dude.
Ah,
You
there we
finished
go.
it off.
Shotgun for the win. Super shotgun for the win.
So Devastation took the last map. So do we have like a total for everything? Well, can we? Let me.
Come
let me
on,
bring
add
it
that up
Let
faster.
me bring it up. Okay. Oh my God. So we filled up the list. Crazy. So we've got TMD, Nubhat, Stark, Dev, Ramir, Ralphus, Venser, Feckless Lummox took one. Ramir again. Devastation. And Rude. I think TMD took most of them. So 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10 of them. And I think the next highest I saw was probably Devastation, to be honest. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8. So TMD took the night, essentially.
Good job,
TMD
TMD.
coming
Good
up
job,
big.
Man.
Congrats.
So this has been eyeball melting.
I
Oh, but
thought we
man.
were just getting
Who
started.
took third? Who took third?
Oh, I don't know.
Come on, let's tally him up. Let's go.
Oh, jeez. Probably.
I'm gonna guess Rude.
Probably Rude, yeah. He had 1, 2, 2? Only 2? Nubhat had a couple. Oh no, Nubhat had 4. Okay. Jeez. Okay. So I think third would go to Nubhat. Awesome.
Oh, Nubhat.
Another
yeah.
shout out to Curtis Mayo. I know he's watching live.
I'm kind of sad that I didn't win any, but that's okay.
You almost won
Get him
one.
next
You
time,
were
buddy.
second
Won one,
place
yeah.
in one of the ones where you had to smash
Huh?
your head against the space
Made
bar.
Boo's fingers hurt. Oh, let's get Boob in here. You don't know this guy, but this is the main shirtless man. Let me call him up. Let me see who I can get in here.
Mean shirtless, man.
Yeah, he wants your shirt off.
Right,
that's
into
for
him.
sure.
Let me
My
see
shirt's
if I
already
can get
off,
him
man.
in.
I don't play Doom with clothes on. What are you talking about?
Oh, all
Me and you both, baby.
You
So
know,
move.
it just slows you down.
Oh no. Oh, you
I-
want to turn
you know,
his camera on. Wants to be special. Of course, he's got his.
I asked if I
Shirt
could
off.
play the tournament naked, but they wouldn't let me. They said I had to be clothed.
So move. Did you have fun?
I even offered. I even offered
My
just
hands
like
hurt.
a bathrobe, and they said no.
Why do your hands hurt? Just get a better keyboard. Get some of those SX Blues. Or,
Wait,
I'm sorry,
wait.
yeah.
Do you want to
No,
hear
pushing
my keyboard,
pushing
Jehar?
my hands down too much.
Do you want to hear my keyboard? This like 1994 clicky IBM keyboard.
Yeah.
That's a
Really
quiet
good.
key right there. It even says quiet key on it.
Nice.
It's a Dell. It's a Dell PS2 port thing from 90.
So I actually have a Dell PS2 keyboard too. I got like I bought like 10 of them in a surplus sale for about $2
Yeah,
each.
I do
just
the
in
same
case.
thing.
Yeah,
I,
anytime I see them in a surplus, because I like the old ones.
I used to go around to the flea markets and purchase them up, and my wife is like, "Why are you buying another one? In case it breaks."
Yeah, well,
Well,
you know,
actually, I
I
put my
feel that
fist
way
in
about
one of them.
WMOs. You
they
can
get
them
so
in, like,
much
a 4-pack.
disgusting stuff in them. It's just easier to just flip out into a new one.
Man.
I don't want
Crazy
to talk
night.
about what kind of stuff, but
So that went on
Yeah.
for a good solid hour. Awesome. That's pretty much exactly what I wanted.
there you go, man.
So Devastation, Ralphus, thank you for joining me tonight.
Hey, thank
Boo,
you.
thanks for playing, man.
Yeah,
It was glad
pleasure
to
as
see so
always.
much A2M repping it up there. It's the way to do it, Boov. He's
Pop
taking a drink.
a tab, get our
Yeah.
shirts off.
I met an A2M guy at QuakeCon. He was at the food trucks there last year.
Oh,
Me and
okay.
Jake kissed.
There's
I don't
quite a few
remember
of
which
them.
one.
Yeah, there's like 40 of them.
Most of your experiences with A2M, you'll probably not be able to remember. So. All right, guys. Well, I'm winded, but thank you all for joining us tonight. This has been Tastyspleen TV. This is your friendly neighborhood Jehar, and everybody who makes things happen. You know, all the Doom players, all the Quake players, all the general community members, all the people who joined us from Reddit, from ESR, from IRC, from the Global Gamers, IRC community. You guys are all awesome. That's why we do this. All right,
Thank
guys.
you, Tasty.
Thanks, Jehar, you big
Thanks,
sexy
Jehar.
slut.
Thanks, Tasty.
All right, so just to keep, oh no, it's infected mushroom on here. Just to keep the Twitch police off me, I'm gonna go ahead and fade out with something I made, which isn't great, but at least it won't get me arrested by.
OMG, Twitch police.
All right, guys. Good night.
Good night. Thank you.
Oh no, I pushed the wrong button. I need to push the button again. There we go. I pushed the right button now. Nope, that's not the right button. There it is. Good night, guys.